Don't worry, it's a secret stream. No one knows. No one's even here. This is just to test the internet.
Good. The internet that you must.
Where's this? Hey, man. Everybody needs to know. I need to know if it functions. That's the thing. All right. I hope so. Otherwise, I have to fix it. I hope it is. I guess it's a test. We're gonna find out. I'm just gonna click the button right here.
Sounding fine. Someone says we're sounding fine.
What? Someone's watching this?
Hello, welcome.
This is just a test stream.
Welcome to the
People.
new DM Armada HQ. It is not decorated yet. In fact, most of it is still in boxes.
This is just a test. I guess it's really just a test to see if this internet here is better or worse or the same. What's up? Well, hello, everyone. Make the number go to the other number. That's our catchphrase
No, it's
here.
not.
It is the catchphrase.
Catchphrase is "You love to see it."
No,
we
it's
already
not.
talked about this.
No, it's not. All right, so I'm just going to hold here, and just see if our internet is stable in the new house. That's the play here. Talk to me, everyone. What did I miss? I haven't looked at anything related to anything in like the longest time.
It's been like a day. What are you talking about?
What? No. What have I missed? I heard there's a new set coming out. Something to do with like this big guy. Did y'all hear about that big guy? Thank you, Christopher Burke. Here it is. This is the house. We are quite exhausted. Today it was the official move. And now we're going to go to sleep. Like right now. Are your doors fixed yet? Were they broken?
Oh, the door in the other house? Yeah. Steven, he fixed that.
What?
The door to the pantry, remember?
Is that what we're talking about?
You posted something about doors.
Oh, I fixed a door. Yeah, I did fix that door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fixed.
That one's fixed.
I don't know what other doors could be fixed.
Just the one. It was just one. It took forever.
6 hours ago, Joe Cooper commented, "Can you have multiple cards in your arsenal?" on the video that are released in 2019 on Flesh and Blood. Joe, I'm happy to report 3 years later, yes,
Well,
yes you can. If and only if you have New Horizon. Thank you. I blanked on the name and yep, there it was.
Well, I didn't know that, so thank you for letting me know.
You're
But
welcome.
I can have multiple cards in my arsenal.
How long should I hold this
Hold
test
what, a
stream?
I suggested that he open a box. So, internet, you guys decide. But also, we're very tired, so don't keep him up super late.
I open a box.
Yeah, do
No,
you even have any
this is
boxes?
just a test stream. This is not a full on. I have boxes, not really. That's not true. I do have a box of Flesh and Blood. 3 pre-release. Hey, I'm gonna have a bunch of pre-release videos, like prep and stuff for content over the next 5 or so days. But I have to do it all tonight and tomorrow night and the next night before I fly out on Sunday.
What is happening? I'm lost.
I'm making videos.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Got it.
doing. That's what's happening. And then I'm flying out on Sunday.
Yep.
That's what's happening. It's going to be great. And then I'm flying back. There and back again. Hobbit's Tale by me. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark. What are we doing for pre-release? How does everyone feel about this set with regards to sealed? It's going to be a really interesting sealed deck set. Just going to say it. Hey, we can open that. Hey, look, it's a test. I don't have my second camera up, which means that normally I'd have like a top-down camera. But instead, you're just going to have to stare at Riptide and me in the bottom corner.
Yep.
Or we could try setting it up on camera. Set that up on.
I don't know how to do anything technology.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's accurate. Look at these.
What are those?
These are
Tell the people who don't know
altar
what those are.
sleeves from Art House Syndicate, and they go over the top, just like that old '80s movie. Over the top. They go over the top of the card. So, hand me a card.
Where are the cards?
Well, I mean, there's many in this room.
Okay.
There are many.
Well, let's find one.
Those are all sleeves. Oh my god, I can't get this. This doesn't exist.
Just a Ziploc bag.
Shh, don't tell people I put cards in Ziploc bags.
It's because we moved.
Don't. Hey, this is actually good quality. Look at that. That's fun.
Here's a Genesis card. Will it work on that?
I mean, yes. Okay, so here it is.
She-Hulk and the Angel.
So check it out. So like this is just a literal sleeve. It's a perfect fit sleeve.
Oh.
And it's got the art over it. I am so sorry, everyone, that this is, you can't really see. Okay, look, it's got the, look, there she is.
Super high quality stream.
This is a really good test stream. Testing the internet. Anyway, so you take that and you put it over the card. And then you get the text box being revealed, but the alternate art version of the card that you can put into a sleeve. And it's basically the same, from what I can tell, it's basically the same thickness as if you were just running a like a normal double thick, like a double sleeved card. So if you put this in a sleeve itself, like this is what it looks like in a that's what it looks like in a regular sleeve. If you put it in like a card sleeve, then it would be about the same in like shuffling in a deck. So you could probably do this like for casual play. Shuffle this in. Be kind of sick. Be kind of sweet. That's what it looks like if this card had ninja text. We'll just say, go again. That is sick. I like this. This is cool. This is a good product. It's a good idea for product.
Good job.
I don't know how this.
Syndicate.
I don't know how this all functions, but I kind of want to collab. I want to do a collab. Look at that, came with like this cool looking card too.
Put a pirate chip on it.
Dude, we should get pirates in this game. Oh, spoiler alert. We're kind of almost there. Pirates. We're almost there, everyone. Pirates in the game. Someone needs to get pirates in this game. Who should be the first pirate hero? That's a super loaded question. Who should the first pirate hero, like the official first pirate hero of the game of Flesh and Blood, be? Who?
I don't know. Is it Riptide? I feel like I'm being like tested right now.
It should be Scarlet.
Oh, Scarlet. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because she's kind of piratey. She's kind of piratey.
Something really obvious, but I'm like, no.
Riptide. Now that would be.
Well,
he's kind of a pirate. The world will know soon, probably. I don't know.
Here you go.
Oh, the big green guy. Yep, that is true. He is that, isn't he? Okay, looks like the internet's holding. Well, look at this fine gentleman. Well, here I am. Hey, I have cards for you. TCG Talk. You're supposed to come by my house and then come get these cards.
Do you know where they are?
Instead, I moved them. Yep, you got it. You got it. It's Scarlet. Have you told Gottlieb yet to make you some pirates? No, here's the thing. I don't, at the end of the day, I want them to make the game that they want to make the most. You know what I mean? Like, I would love pirates. I would love pirates. Pirates would be the sickest, coolest thing in this game. And honestly, they have put pirates in it based on this set. Pirates are like halfway in it already. I would love that. That being said, if they feel like pirates don't belong in the world, I mean, it's their world. Who am I to tell them otherwise? I'm just going to enjoy what we get each time. But man, if they did pirates, I would make the best spoiler video of my life if they did pirates. I would.
Why do you like pirates so much?
I don't know, man. I don't know pirates. See, something about, okay, look, I read a book recently, and by recently I mean within the last calendar year, and technically it was a pirate story. It was actually a heist story, and they got super deep into like how, you know, like the ship that they were training on to become pirates essentially like worked, and lots of jargon. And it's just, there's something so romantic about going out on the open sea and like, you know, I don't know, sailing in the vastness of the ocean. Have you ever been in the middle of just like a wide expanse of water?
Yes, we went on a cruise.
Yeah, I know. You remember that time?
Yeah.
So um, there's something really like just I don't know beautiful about the idea of like exploration, unfettered, of like going and sailing. So like the idea of just being like a sea captain or just like a crew of like a a just like a sailing vessel is super cool. And then pirates have like the storied history. I remember reading about like different pirates as a kid, and like the romanticized version of actual pirates was always really interesting, and the escapades and stories that were, half true, half not true. All that is really cool. I don't know. And then like when you actually realize that pirates were like oftentimes like what's the best way to put it? Smugglers, and they were I'm so tired, I don't
They're
even know.
rebels.
I don't know, something called privateers. Yeah, there you go. That's
Oh,
that's
well, that's a
that's
fancy
actually
word. Privateers. Oh.
like so like there were legal pirates, quote unquote. Pirates were like sometimes just straight up like hired by countries to go and do their pirate thing in the middle of, I thought that was so cool. Like in wars, like hey, just you could be a pirate, just go be a pirate against those guys. Like that was so okay, that like actually happened.
Yep. I saw that. I saw that movie Sea Beast.
Yeah, no, that's just they were like hunting. They were like fishermen
Well, yeah,
technically.
but
It's a good little film. It's a good little film.
that's a really good movie. Y'all should watch it.
It's a good little film. Hey, we should do good luck out there.
This was fun, friends.
Okay,
Time
well,
for bed.
you go. I'm gonna look at cards.
Have
Hey,
fun.
I'm gonna
Lady Armada
right
is an
now
old lady, and I go to
on
bed
this
early.
test stream.
Good night.
All right. Good luck out there. On
Thanks.
this, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, on this test stream that no one's watching, don't watch this stream. It's a secret stream. It's only for the coolest of kids. Let's see. What can we do? We can go here. We can go, nope, we can go here. Where is it? We can go here. And then we can look at all of the cards in Outsiders. I'm not going to lie. Outsiders, the finish, like the wrap up of the spoiler season is just a complete blur. And like half the cards that were spoiled on that second day, I looked at and then I haven't looked at since. I actually have no flippin' idea how I feel about a couple of them. So, with that being understood, let's just put this on the screen and let's look at them. That seems like a thing. I need a stream so secret you need the pirate to pirate the link. Oh my god. That is the best idea I have heard in the past 2.5 minutes. I love that idea. Quiver of Abyssal Depths is pretty hype. That was a pretty cool spoiler. And it was very well acted. Very well acted. Look, I'm doing everything on the fly because this is a secret stream. This is not a professional stream. This is what we call an amateur stream. Katsu is back. Is he though? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Did he ever go away? That's the question. I tweeted my fingers off over the weekend. Tweeted out every single preview. Man, you're just an absolute boss. That's what you are. Why am I not logged in? I'm not going to click the button just in case, login info and all that. Hey, you guys, what do you think about Uzuri? Lots of people not a big fan there of Uzuri. Hope for a landmark fable. Now that would be hype. I think the coolest idea for a fable would be well, okay, I like the idea of an Art of War reprint as a fable. I think that would be cool. I think the coolest idea of a fable is a triple class. What do they call those? Hybrid cards. There you go. Yeah, like a triple class hybrid fable that when you pitch it creates a blood rot pox. That would be sick. That would be sick. How's the new place? Here it is. At least my office. It's good though. It's good. I'm a fan. Fun but not that good. Can't wait to show what? Huh? Oh, you talking about or Zuri? Ooh, it's a little bit of a delay. Landmark Blackjack's Tavern. That would be cool. Zuri's cool. Zuri's interesting. When you think about like her effect, what you're essentially doing is you're swapping out 3 damage and a possible on hit for what you assume to be a decent on hit and 3 more damage. And at times that's going to be really good. especially in the late game. Like when I look at this, I think similarly to how I thought with aggro Dromai. It's like if you get to the late game, you're just asking the question of your opponent, do you want to lose the game by misblocking? Which would be cool. Like that's a cool thought. But in practice, that's where I'm hung up on. And honestly, Arachne, I hear a lot of people saying Arachne is like really good. And I guess I could see that. Because it's basically turning like all of these type of effects. Sorry, I should click the red one into like a 3 go again. So if you get go again cards, then you can like go again and then 3 go again and then go again. With your daggers. It just doesn't seem like super splashy, but at the same time, giving something guaranteed go again is literally why Chain like exploded. Right? Because Chain's pretty good. Azalea got like 8 new cards. Azalea has a lot. Yes, I agree. By the way, if you haven't watched it, go to Roundtable of Wraith and watch Levi Rauch's like hour and 10-minute breakdown of all the flippin' Ranger cards. That's a good watch. I'll tell you what, I did a lot of driving and carrying things, and so I just had that on in the car while I was driving, and yeah, it was a really good listen. I think he's like pretty spot on a lot of those card analysis. Nerve Scalpel's interesting. Really, all of these are really interesting because they're all basically just the same thing as Spider Bite, except relating to what's being blocked with. I thought that was a clever little thing. Reactions, non-attacks, equipment. Spider's Bite, I think, is just strictly best, which is kind of funny. Red Back Shroud. Yeah, Young Arachne feels like a no-brainer. And honestly, it's probably the easiest one to pick up and play. Maybe Benji's easier. No, Arachne's. The Young Arachne is probably the easiest one to pick up and play, and then I think Benji's right behind it. Benji's is straightforward and also very good. Like, don't underestimate the old Benji. Redback Shroud's interesting. It's an interesting card. First of all, the recursion is always good, but like, I don't necessarily know that the effect is super fantastic, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be good, and sometimes it will be. Sometimes it will be. I love this card. Like, this is the kind of effect that you give a pirate. Take their cards and play them yourself. This is what I want. This is what I want. I want pirates that take cards and that do things with coins. I want pirates that like sink things to the bottom of your deck like the trench of sunken treasure. This is what I want in my life. The fact that this is not a pirate card completely offends me. If I were giving this a star rating, this is a 0 out of 5. Is that what this stream has become, this test stream? Is this test stream now I'm just going to rate every card based on my liking and disliking? Should I do that for all 18 people that are watching right now? Should I do that? Should I just go through and rank every card based on, I don't know, being super tired and then not thinking about their actual abilities and just ranking everything super officially? I guess I could make that a poll. Let's see how I make a poll. Let's do poll. How do you do that? Ew, I gotta go to the actual thing right here. Ooh, baby, new house. That's right. Engage with my audience. Start a poll. Should I rank every card based on personal preference? Oh, new house. Ty said yes, all cards 0 unless they are a pirate. Okay, we're in on this. I gotta change the title of the stream. Forget all of this. We're changing the title of the stream right now. What's the best way to change that? Can I change the title from the stream here? Yes. The answer is yes. Full Outsiders set review. Super official and not biased. God, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the full set. Am I going to make it through the full set? All right, I updated it. Boom. Okay. So if we're going to do this thing, we're going to do it right. We're going to just we're just going to choose none. See, I was supposed to be actually making important content that was supposed to release tomorrow, and instead I'm going to do this. Instead I'm going to do this. You know what? That just seems okay. That just seems okay to me. All right, so is this every card that we know of? Every card that we know? Okay, cool. It seems like every card that we know of. All right. Do the old Hearthstone thing. And everybody, get in here. Oh my God, 100% yes. I guess we have to do this. How many people have voted? 9 people have voted yes. That's a lot of people. No one said no, so I guess we roll. All right, this is my totally unbiased, 100% well thought out, definitely not overlooking anything review of the Outsiders set based on pure power level and best cards possible. And it's going to not only going to completely analyze Classic, Constructed, and Blitz, but it's also going to give you insight onto every card, their playability, and power level in draft and sealed format. So like this is literally the only content that you need at this point. If you go and watch any other content anywhere else, you're really just doing yourself a disservice. I'm fairly certain that that is accurate. Okay, here we go. Zuri Switchblade. This is a 1-star out of 5-star hero, namely because that Uzuri is not pronounced Utsuri. There you go. That's my assessment of that card. That's literally it. You know what? It's the fairest of like almost all the heroes. It's the second fairest of the heroes in this set because it has 40 health. It's there you go. That's the assessment right there. This one is actually 2 stars out of 5 because the art is better. Actually, I don't know. Do I like the art better on this one? I don't know. Which is better art? Which is better art? Dang, I don't know. I changed my mind. This one's 2 stars. Final answer. This one's 1 star. I like the art better on this one. Epic. It's epic. All right. Now we come to Arachne Solitary Confinement. This is like a solid 3-star card. First of all, the effect is just really good. So good that they had to lose a point of health on this card, which is really good. Second of all, this is literally a mask worn by Slipknot in 2012. Did you know that? So this gets a 3-star. It's a solid draft pick. You could play this in Blitz. Don't play this in Classic Constructed. It's illegal. You can't. Don't do it. Spider's Bite is actually still just the best weapon that you have access to. So this is a solid 5-star all around. It's good into everybody, even Dorinthia. And you didn't know Dorinthia played, like cards that are attack actions. So still good. This one's like I don't know. What do we want to give this one? I feel like this one's like a 2. This one's like a 2. You know what? I will say this. In draft and in sealed, this card's pretty good. In draft and sealed, where this set has a bunch of reactions, the card's pretty good. Rating scale is based on 0 to 5 yo-ho-hos. We haven't gotten to any pirates yet, and so far this set is a dud because of it. 0 pirates so far in the set. 0 pirates. Someone tell me right now when the first pirate card we get. Orbitoclast is pretty cool. I like this one better than Nerve Scalpel. There you go. That's a 3 out of 5. Scale Peeler has the best art out of all of them. Like that is the most brutal of all weapons, comparatively, I would think. What do you think? Most brutal? Probably so. I'm going to go with most brutal, and I'm going to say 4 out of 5 because of that. Redback Shroud. We were just talking about this card. I like it. I think if you look in the background of Redback Shroud, it looks like the person in this art is like actually in Neo Tokyo, which is strange. What's up, Joshua Bartlett? Welcome to the stream. This totally official, not me being like super tired and falling asleep in the chair. And I'm totally going to go through every single card in this set. I'm not going to stop halfway through, I promise. I give this what? I don't know. I give this a 2 out of 5. I think it's a little understated as far as what you want to do. That's what it is. I'm not sure pirate would be a class. I think it would be a trait like draconic or elemental or shadow. So you'd have a pirate warrior and then a pirate wizard. And then I'm in for that. Never mind. Yep, you're right. Forget pirate class. Give me a pirate. Give me a pirate talent. That's what I want. No, I still want a pirate class. I want a pirate. Can I have both? Am I allowed to have both? None of the daggers are as good as a cutlass would be. Look, this is the perfect pirate card. This is the perfect vanilla pirate card. Like, give me this and just put pirate action hyphen attack and call it something else. You could even call it infiltrate. Literally just reprint. Okay, look, I got to go hire an artist. Here's what I'm doing for patrons. I don't know how long the turnover would be for this. I need to find an artist that I want to pay money for to give me an art that is a pirate. And then I'm just going to do an altar of this card and give it to my patrons. Because infiltrate should be a pirate card. And I'm literally going to put pirate action hyphen attack. That's what's going to happen. So if you're a patron up there, one day, we, the Armada, will have access to this as a pirate card. This should be a pirate. I don't know how loud that is when I hit the table. Oh, I should give that this is a 5 out of 5 because this is like the most piratey card that I could possibly think of in this set. I mean, like functionality wise. Well, 4? No. There's one other card that I think is very functional for pirates. Shakedown. A 2 for 6, spoiled by none other than the Rogue of Redness. It's a fine card. It's like fine. You get to banish a card sometimes. The issue with this card, is that it's not Command and Conquer. 1 star. Spreading Plague. Okay, it's 1 for nothing, but it creates X Bloodrot Pox tokens under the defending hero's control. If you wanted to know, and this is the truth, if you want to know, the best token that you can create is Bloodrot Pox. And if you can create more than 1, then kudos to you. This is a super solid 3. Nah, I'm giving it a 4. That's a 4 out of 5 right there. You love to see it. Backstab. This is an interesting one because I don't know how to feel about this art. Does anyone else feel like this art just seems a little different? I mean, I don't mind the difference, but it's just like we go, well, I mean, that's a bad example. Like you go from here, which has a very digital art feel, and you jump to this, which almost looks painterly. It almost looks like you took like and painted this on like a board, like a wood, not acrylic on wood, like oil on wood. That's what this looks like. 5 stars just because of that art being different. Card seems good. It's weird because like maybe if you buff this card, you care. Maybe if you like play a buff on this card, then you care. But then again, I don't know. Probably late game. You know what? Probably late game. I'm not. This is a cycle. The yellow is cool. The blue pitches. It's cool. It's all cool. Hey man, do you think the same as Rogue for the Fable? No, I don't. I want it to be an all 3 card. Nah, he's probably right. I honestly haven't been able to see his full scoop. I think what does he suspect a like an assassin specific specialization, arachnia specialization? I don't know, something like that, right? I could see it based on the way that they put the gallery. Sure, I could see it. Sneak attack is so cool. It is so good. It is so awesome. I love this card. I think this is like one of my favorite types of abilities because I am the type of player that sucks at the game. So therefore, I want more buffs. That's what I want. I want more buffs. And this card comes with double buff when you put pummel on it. And that's what I like. You get the pummel buff, and then you get the buff from the effect. And both buffs, choice. Solid. This card is like one of my favorites from the set. Not going to be one of the best, but it's one of my favorites. This card is the thump of the set. 5 stars. 5 stars straight up. All the way. Spike with Blood Rot. This is the type of card that you want to play on Backstab, right? You want to go Spike with Blood Rot and then go Backstab. Oh, okay. He thinks the same. Is that what he thinks? Yeah. No, honestly, I would love to see I mentioned this earlier, like a pitch create a Blood Rot Pox, but can only be played by the 3 classes in this set. That would be cool. Or possibly the 2 classes in the set, because don't give it to Ninja, since Ninja is sort of representing like the 2 ninjas coming into this world, whereas you give it to the 2 that are like in the pit. So you give it to Ranger and Assassin. I could see that. This one, real good. This is a 4 out of 5 right here. Oh, no, the fact that it costs 1 kind of sucks. Still good. Yeah, still good. Still good. We're into that. 1, 3. This is a 2. Frailty's still no. Frailty sucks. Frailty's bad. No. It's not bad. It's not bad. Look. Here's the ranking of the tokens that you can create. It is Spike with Blood Rot, or is it Blood Rot Pox, right? And then a couple of steps down, and then you go Inertia, and then a couple of steps down, and you go Frailty. But the gap between Inertia and Frailty is more than the gap between Blood Rot and Inertia. Inertia is still really good. Dishonored is crazy. That is a good video game, from what I've been told. This is a 2. I'll give this a 2. This one I'll give a 4, and this one I'll give a 3. This one has the best art out of all of them, though. Maybe I'm just a sucker for blue. This one actually I think looks really good. I don't know. I might be a sucker for blue. Are they all? No. This one's Federico Bossetti. Who does this one? Oh, Mateus did this one. That one's cool. And then this one was done by Carlos Cruchaga. I like his art. He does really good stuff. Infect. Okay, so like... how large is this person? How large is this person? Because like whenever I see this art, it almost looks like he's pulling like goo from his head. But he's pouring this onto him. And they're clearly standing like back here. This has to be a very large person. Has to be a very large person. Anyway, Infect, it's a 0 for 3. And then when it hits, create a Blood Rot Pox. Yeah, that's a good card. That's a good one. That's a good one for both Assassins. Yeah, that's a solid card. I give that that's like a 4 out of 5. You could just leave that on the chain, give it a buff. Come on, let's go. Boom. Isolate. I say meh. This is gonna be good in draft and sealed. Card's gonna be good in draft and sealed. This art is so good. Oh my god, this art is so good. Malign is such good art. Card's bad though, so 1. I just want everyone to know that on some of these cards, I don't necessarily feel that way. I'm just having a good time seeing if this stream stays up. And it looks like it has not dropped at all. Any frames? None whatsoever. I like that. That's good. Prowl. This card's so good. In Arachne, this card is like a 5-star slam dunk. This card's so good. This card's real good. In Azuri, this card's not as good. It's like fine. No, this card's like not good in Azuri. Right? This card's really good in Arachne. This is a 5-star in Arachne. This card's real good. Wow. He's got like a cool turban thing going on. What is with his face? What happened to that guy's face? That sucks for him. I mean, like, this guy is the one that's getting inertiaed. But, like, oh my god. That sucks. What does this card do? Oh, it just creates an inertia token. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, you can see the connection. I like that. Yeah, it's a 4. That's a 4. Wither. That's cool looking. Look at that. That's cool looking. It's a 1. I don't like frailty tokens. No, it's okay. Frailty's okay. I shouldn't be so hasty to judge frailty. There's gonna be times where frailty is good. Just it doesn't seem as like right there. It's gonna be better in sealed and in like just in limited in general. Womp womp. Not good. This is not a good card. The fact that it's a 0 for 3 is cool. It's cool. But otherwise it's not great. Funnily enough, it's like biggest utility is actually in Arachne, right? Because you don't necessarily, I guess you can. I mean, like you always have the capability of just going like Uzuri, play Wither, and then Razor's Edge it for nothing, right? Because it's all 0, but like, Big F on Surgical, really angry at the decision because it won't drop in price until DTD drops. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I know it's a 0 plus 3 blocks 3. I get that, but I don't really care. I don't really care. What I do care about is paying 1 resource to actually give them a relevant token. Like, okay, look, I'm going to talk about inertia when we talk about Riptide, if I can stay awake for that long. Inertia, real good in Riptide. Katsu, probably the worst hero art. I'm so sorry to say that. I'm so sorry. The worst hero art maybe in the game, and yet I like Katsu. Who has the best hero art in the game? Someone say the best hero art in the game. This one is great. This one is great. 5 stars. Benji. Okay, Benji's in an interesting spot. Look, Benji has just gone from strength to strength. Combo Benji is good. Benji that plays like unblockable attacks and then ends with like a big attack, like a E-strike for 7, is good. Tiger Benji is really good. Like in construct, all of these are good. And now we have a set that actually builds cards into just Benji in general. Flippin' Benji's going to be really good. Way better than I thought in Blitz, like in this upcoming skirmish season. Play Benji in Blitz in the upcoming skirmish season. I dare you. It's going to be good. Harmonized Kodachi, 5 out of 5. It's, well, no, you know what? This is only the left Kodachi. 4 out of 5. They don't print the right one in this set. They just don't show it. Oh, man, that's cool looking. Look at that art. Instant 1, destroy Mask of Many Faces, name a card. The next attack action card you play gains that name. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Cool. What a great way to like fix the combo mechanic. Just change the name of the card. That's so fun. I am biased. Yeah, Prism. Prism is, yeah, Prism. Kasai is really good. Kavdayan is very evocative. Cyclone Roundhouse. By the way, I just want to point this out. I'm fairly certain. I mean, kinda piratey. Kinda. No pirate cards yet. That's what I wanted to point out. None. How dare they? Cyclone Roundhouse. Okay, so this is the interesting one. This is one of those interesting ones. They introduced a new combo line. And this one is one that it's sort of like the payoff Majestic for the spinning wheel kick combo line. And it's like cool, but at the same time, yeah, it's situational. I feel like because it's super situational, it's like kind of okay, but not great at the same time. Because like you don't care about like banishing necessarily. You don't necessarily care about banishing defending cards. Unless they are equipment, and only if they are equipment, and then you have to like somehow figure out a way to bait out equipment blocks and then banish equipment. The fact that it exists is a good thing though, because then it's one of those cards that like you might have to respect. I think it's cool. I think the fact that it's just a 2 for 5 as well, like in that blocks 3 and just a deck that like can just throw it out there. I think that's also cool because like you can play a 1-card hand, or sorry, a 2-card hand. You can play a 2-card hand like a blue plus this. You can go like Kadachi then this with either of the heroes, meaning you blocked with like 2 cards. Or if you arsenal this, you play like a 1-card hand, block 3, and then block with 3 cards, and then like throw this out from arsenal. Sick. Yeah, I know it can banish equipment, and that's like the only time that you care. And because that's the only time that you care, it makes it super situational because like if you're trying to get an equipment that you want to banish and they just block with like blade break stuff that's going to break anyway, you don't care, right? So, hey, Dishonor. I've talked about this card. Card good. Card good. Also, this is probably the coolest art in the set. No, this is the second coolest art in the set. This is the second coolest art in the set. Who did this? I can't read that. Whoever did this, just golf claps for them. 5 out of 5 stars. 6 out of 5 for this one. Head leads the tails card, so good. 6 out of 5, done. The only reason I'm saying that is because I want to play it in Benji. Oh my god, I'm so dead right now. Oh, I want to play this in Benji so bad. I want to play this in Tiger Benji so bad. Oh my god, I just want to build that deck. Can we stop doing the review and build that deck instead? Oh, it's so good. I want to build that deck so bad. Oh, it's so cool. This card's like another copy of Art of War, but it's an attack, which is way better because there have been multiple times, like when I was playing that Tiger Benji deck, where you literally draw like cash in and then you hit like random collection and assortment of non-attacks and one reaction, and it's like super awkward. And so being able to play a third copy of Art of War for your tigers just by naming a tiger with this, choice, chef's kiss. And we can throw in Wander with Purpose if you don't want to play Tiger line. If you don't want to play the tigers, then you just play this, and you have a Katsu trigger. And look at that. Benji looks so cool just wandering with purpose. I dig it, man. I dig it. This card's good. I give this a 4 out of 5. It gets +1 star for being the professor's spoiler. I should go see him at some point. That would be fun. Silver Wind Shuriken. Silver Wind Shuriken. No, this card's not cool. This card's cool, but it's not cool. 0 out of 5. No, I give it coolness. This art is so good though. Okay, 3 out of 5. That's it. That's clearly the best card review of that card that has ever been done. No one has ever done a better job of assessing that card than I just did then. Visit the Floating Dojo is interesting because we get a new Katsu spec, right? And put a Surging Strike and a card with combo from your graveyard on the top and bottom of your deck. Like, I like the utility of putting both things on top of your deck and then hitting Mask Trigger and then hitting like the Katsu Banish, right? I like that. I think that's really cool. No Go Again, 2 of 5. You know what? What on which one? This says Go Again. This says Go Again. Oh, on Dishonor. Oh yeah, this has no Go Again. It's 2 out of 5. Yeah, I know. I gave it extra bonus points because this is some sick art. It is some sick art. It's Sam Yang. Of course it's Sam Yang. Boss. Yeah, if it had Go Again, this would be a game changer. But the fact that you have to... So here's what I was thinking too. If you end your chain with this in a draft game or a sealed game, if you go like I don't know, like 4 chain links wide and you end your chain with this, do you ever really care? I guess it's like Breaking Scales game ender, like kind of threat at the end of the game. I don't know. Maybe in a slower format, it's going to make more of an packed. Like sealed is going to be slower in general, I would imagine. That's how it works. Bonds of Ancestry or Ancestry, depending on what you want to say. Visit ancestry.com. Hey, this stream is now sponsored by ancestry.com. It should be. That'd be sick. Dude, we'd be making bank. Ancestry.com, hit me up. I just bought a house. I could use the Oh, this card is really good. And the card's really good because it basically like fills out so much of the combo line that you want to complete because it hits with Gust Wave. So you can like go Gust Wave either of the Gust Waves and connect. Even if you're just looking at this on rate, it's like a 2 for 4, which is not good, but you don't really care that much. Because like 2 for 5, you can live with. And if you had to play a 1-card hand with this in your arsenal, and like a 2 for 4 is like something. It's at the very least something. And that's kind of cool. At the very least, something is what you want to be. That's how I feel about it. Recoil. And this is, I love how they like branched off of Head Jab too. This one was fun. I don't know how I feel about this because it's taking a card from them one way or the other. They're blocking with a card or they're putting a card back on they're ice reacted. How do I feel about that? Five out of 5. That's how I feel about it. There you go. 5 out of 5. Card's good. Amazing. It's the most amazing card, clearly. Just kidding. They didn't have go again. 0 out of 5. No go again on this card. Done. There you go. That was my assessment. The longest leg. Oh my goodness. The longest leg. What the heck? I like that perspective. I like that. I like the bend that they added here. This is a fun piece of art. Look at that. Just like, this is cool. I like this piece of art. I'm a fan of that. Excuse me. The effect is good too. And the fact that it's a 1 for 4, this reminds me of like some Fi cards, and where you just got look at the Fi cards and you're like, yeah, that's like a card that you just play and you're just happy to play it out there. And then the effect actually triggers and then you get even more value and you're like, I hate you, Fi. And and this is kind of like that. This is like a Fi card. So 5 out of 5. It's a Fi out of 5. There you go. It's a 5 out of 5. Back heel kick. Have we seen her? Have we? That's not Ira. Is that Ira? That's not Ira. Someone tell me. That might be Ira. I'm not sure. I don't know. How do we feel about this? Attack react on top costs us like 1 for like a razor, for example. Or you could throw Ancestral on top of this. Ancestral. Yeah, spinning wheel kick is like a bomb. It's a really good card. And the art's way good. Go art. Yay. Back heel kick. Yeah, I don't like this card. Next. Be like water. This card's cool. It's a 0 for 3 go again. It doesn't look like Ira. But for a moment there, my sleepy brain thought it might have been. Yeah, I like this card a lot. And I love that the reference. You know what? This would be a really good card if they went borderless. If they just like pushed this guy's arm over the border. That would look really cool. Like they just like had the... This would be a good altar card. Just pushing things over. It's good movement. That's a really good card. It's a good little starter. I'd target that in draft. All right. The old deadly duo. Now let me think. Hold on. Recoil. All right, I changed my mind on this card if you're playing Benji. Recoil's better in Benji. Because like, say you go, because we have the reprint of head jab, yeah. So say you go head jab into something else, into recoil. So like head jab's unblockable; they can't throw a card in front of it, and then let's say it hits, and then you give the buff to like your Kodachi, then they can throw a card in front of that and save some damage because it's coming in for 2. And then you go recoil, and then it guarantees hit, and it takes another card. And so then they're down 2 cards when they were expecting to only be down 1 card. And so yeah, this card's way better in Benji. Benji's fun. When this hits, the next attacker card with 2 best plus 2. So this allows you to play the like little high-low game or low high game where you go low and then go high. Recoil's bad without go again. It is, sure, but this is like a chain finisher in Benji. The more I look at this, the more I'm like, yeah, this isn't bad. Oh, wait, no, you can't break the chain. Yeah, because, sorry, I'm tired. You can't break the chain. What if you played the blue? The blue's good because you can pitch for Kodachi, you can block for 3, and then you can get the buff off of head jab. Yeah, you could still play the blue in Benji. That's interesting. Yeah, this is a solid card too in Benji. You're getting a lot of 2 blocks though, and that's worrisome. This is a solid card as well. I would maybe even consider just the red too. Sometimes you just want damage. That's always good. No, I think I want the effect to trigger though. So I want the 2 and the 1. So I want the yellow and the blue. And then drop it on that. The art is cool. Descending Gust Wave. This card is annoying. Get it out of here. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid card. Like, just imagine. Just imagine. This is a 1 for 5. Or sorry, a 0 for 5, right? Pretty good. And it's always a go again, too. Head jab. It's not the pop art, and so this is a 0. This is a 0 card right here. Get it out. Actually, no, that's not true because this is done by Maxime. No, it is true. I'm sticking to it. That's not the pop art. Therefore, I say no. Tell us the fabled Armada. We know you know. Okay. Are you ready? The fabled for this set. Pirate ship. It's a pirate ship. That's the fabled. It's a pirate ship. Holy crap, if it was a pirate ship, oh my god, I would lose my lunch. If the fabled was for some reason a pirate ship, I would sell my house. I don't know why I would do that. If the fabled were a pirate ship, we would just change our channel name to the name of the fabled. That's what I would do. 1-2 juice. I mean punch. 1-2 punch. It's pretty good, I guess. No, it's bad. Okay, wait. No, this is horrible. No. I don't want to play this at all. I don't want to play that at all. I would rather play recoil. Because it takes a card. I would rather play recoil. Can I snap this? How wide can I go to end with like head jab 1-2 punch? Maybe I'm wrong. What if I'm wrong? I'm okay with being wrong. Hey, in life, I'm just going to share this with you. In life, it's okay to be wrong. In fact, sometimes it's preferable to be wrong first so that you can learn better. The house is good. It survived a rainstorm, which is pretty good. Surging Strike. I always thought this was lightning, but it's probably wind. Having quite a bad day. I mean, it's like Katsu's doing the move, and this guy's like, I should have blocked mid. Why am I blocking high here? This was a poor choice. Bad day for that person. Twin Twisters, good. Reprints galore. All right, here we go. Here we go. Azalea. Azalea? Who says that? It's azalea, right? Azalea, like a plant. What do we star rank azalea? I think I'd give azalea like at least a 2. At least a 2 out of 5. Maybe a 3 out of 5. In this set, we'll go 4. 4 out of 5. Better art, this one or this one? This one looks more like Aubrey Plaza. We're going with this one. Riptide, Lurker of the Deep. He's horrible. He's so bad. He's the worst hero in the set by far. And also, he's the most powerful hero in the set by far. And also, he can't be played at all. He's like the worst hero in the game. Unplayable. And he's also going to beat everyone and really warp the meta. I'm not sure which it's going to be. I look at Twitter, and it's one thing. And I look at Facebook, and it's another thing. And then I watch someone's video of playing it, and then I think something different. You know what? They're probably all right. Probably all right. I don't know. I'm going to let them figure it out. Barbed Castaway. Why do I think that this is the weapon for Riptide? Because it is his signature weapon. That's why I think that. I still think this is the best one. He way too easy to fatigue. The set's not even out. The set's not even out. It's not even out yet. Literally, the set, it comes out in like 2 weeks. He's easy to fatigue, not even pre-release. That's just, I just hate that take. I like you, SCC Flame, though. I do like you. But I've heard that take. And just like takes like that. Oh, man. Is it time for Salty Armada? Oh, my God. Is it Salty Armada time? I don't think I should do that. I don't think I should cross that line. I don't think I should cross that line. Arrows, enough said. Shut up. Arrows are always bad for playing a fatigue matchup. He's literally no different in that respect than Azalea or Lexi. They're all fatigable. Nope. I'm not taking that bait. Wrong. That's what that is. They're all like that. Here's the thing about freaking. Okay. Should I? Okay. Here's the thing about hot takes before a set even comes out. Here's the problem with it. When we see spoilers and 2 days later people go onto like a Talishar, for example, and they play 5 games with a deck that they put together in 20 minutes, and then they take to the internet and they say, this was the most broken, or this was the worst hero. It does nothing but create annoyance and discourse. And maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point. But I feel like there's a lot of people that feel very strongly about something that they test very little or know very little about. I don't know. Maybe that's like a life thing, man. Played 10 games, almost ready to tweet. Hey, you should just put that type most of that tweet out, right? And then just draft it. Save it on draft right there. Hot take, Starvo's bad. It's like, okay, you know what? I've got the most cracked version of this Riptide list 2.5 weeks before the game came out, 4 days after DM Armada spoiled it, and I have this this hero's bad. This hero is really horrible. Let me be honest with you. Maybe you're just bad at deck building. Should I say that? Maybe you're just bad at playing Ranger. Ooh. Maybe you just don't understand fundamentals of the game. I don't know. Or the hero's bad. It could be, you know what? You could be right. That's the thing too, is that we all get to find out together. But you know what? Sometimes I hate that Talishar and like other things like that exist because it empowers people to not try very hard. All I gotta do is play 2 games and then I have my opinions. And therefore, I'm good. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do like Talishar, but I don't like the fact that it exists sometimes because of what it enables. But I do like Talishar. I'm a fan. I've been a fan since the beginning before it was even cool. That's what people say. All right, we're done because this is a 10 star out of 5. 10 out of 5. This is the first official pirate card in my mind. It will be the first official pirate card, and it hopefully won't be the last. This is the best card in the set. You can't change my mind. Literally the best card in the set, and it's even better because it actually has the full art. 100% best card in the set. It's amazing. They could not have made... No, you know what? Scratch that. They could have made it 1 better. I would have given this 11 stars out of 10, out of 5, out of 1. I would have given it 1 extra star had they have written this word right here. Look. See this word right here that says Ranger? Just take that, Sharpie over it, generic. Because then when they print, look, when they print a pirate class, I would be able to play Trench of Sunken Treasure. But now I can't. And you know what? That freaking sucks. Okay, look, that freaking sucks. When I was like, God, I'm so excited they printed this card, and I still am. I'm still very excited that they printed this card. I was so pumped. And then yesterday, I was driving in the car, and I was like, God, I can't believe they printed such a cool card like Trench of Sunken Treasure, a generic equipment chest piece that I'm going to be able to run in. Oh, wait. I literally pulled up to a stoplight and I took out my phone and I looked up Trench of Sunken Treasure. And then I remembered it said Ranger. And then I hated everything for about 25 seconds. I hated that person driving that car over there. I hated my steering wheel. And then I came back down after seeing red. Riptide is a pirate. Yes, I know, but it doesn't say pirate on the bottom. Dang it. Fab TCG Cards is back. I have to start being nice again. Azalea, definitely a 5 out of 5. I did not give Azalea a 2 out of 5 stars. All right. Quiver of Abyssal Depth. Speaking of 5 out of 5s, this is 5 out of 5 right here. Clearly 5 out of 5. Quiver of Rustling Leaves. This is like a Ranger card, right? It's a 5 out of 5. This card is really good. 5 out of 5. Honestly, this card, Crow's Nest, 6 out of 5. This card's amazing. Really good. Driftwood Quiver. 5 out of 5. 2 out of 5. This card's okay. Look, maybe if you're, this one's good. There you go. This is a good card. It's good for Riptide. It's good for Riptide in sealed and draft. Okay. That looks incredibly heavy. This will cause spine problems. That's metal. This is going to hurt you long term. Don't put that around you. Just think about your back. 1 out of 5. I love this arrow. I love this. Levi, in his review of all the Ranger cards, made this comment. He said this is his favorite art in the set, and I agree. And then he said he's been waiting for like an effect kind of like this. And I agree, because like this is the kind of thing, like I love the idea of like snowball buffs on things. And you have to be very careful with that in a game like this, with the way that like just in general, like a single card can function. If a card can like double in power in like other games, sometimes you can get away with it. And this is kind of scary because there's mechanics in place that allow you to get crazy really fast on certain things. But this is the kind of thing that like I wish they would have said, while amplifying arrow is face up in any zone, if it would gain attack, it instead gains that much +1 is what it says. I wish it said instead it gained that much, like double, just because I want to go crazy with it. Like restat it. It's like a 2, but like +2. +2 would have been fine. What card gives +2? Doesn't Rousing Aether? No, Rousing Aether gives 1. It gives 1, doesn't it? The the card that's banned, Stir the Aether Winds, gives like a +2, right? The yellow. Like, come on, give me that for Ranger. I feel like Ranger deserves it. Hit the sack. Feel free to trash my Supreme Leader again. Just remember, she's always watching. Get out of here, Jim. Go on, get. And also, sell me your Surgeon Aethertide. I heard that Surgeon Aethertide Kano is secretly OP. So I need your Marvel Surgeon Aethertide. Sell me that. Because I heard it was secretly OP. Barbed Undertow. I started building Riptide about 2 days ago, and the first card that I started with was Barbed Undertow. 3 copies, Barbed Undertow, Windmill Slam down there, and then of course I was thinking you have to use Barbed Castaway. This card, 6 out of 5. I am not even kidding. That is literally the first card that I put in. I was like, cool. All right, rub hands together. Riptide time. Let's begin. Barbed Undertow 3X. Did that. Fabrary.com. Jammed it in there. Buzzsaw Trap. Also going to throw that up in there. I do wish that this is the one downside that I think to Riptide, because of the word triggers, you're not always getting the guaranteed like 1 damage, and that makes me sad about Riptide. If it was just like you activate a trap card, and then I could do the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, you've activated my trap card, like that, I would like love it. But because like you actually have to hit the trigger on this, it makes me sad. But it'll still be fine. Like this card's still really good. The fact that it just defends 3 and it lands on just about every deck, has some way to pump attacks. Just about every deck cares about pumping attacks. It's really good in set. It's really good out of set. This card's really good in set. It's really good out of set. This card's like even better. It's like the best trap that you can play. The second best trap that you can play. I think there's one better. I run full crew traps for that. I was going to as well. And the more I thought about it, and I may go back to it, the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I don't want to jam up the arsenal to do so, and I don't feel like playing New Horizon. So therefore, because the old ones have to be played from Arsenal, kind of just the guaranteed 1 damage. I'm probably going to run the 4-1 still, the one that blocks for 4. Spike Peak Trap. So this is a trap that I remember reading and then forgot what it actually does. So I'm going to actually read it. No. 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 No, I say nay. I say nay. It's not as good as the other 2. Nope. We're moving on. Melting Point. I feel like I feel like who cares? Like who cares? This trap is good. trap is good. I like this trap. This is a really good trap. I wish this came in all colors. It's a really good trap. Like, okay, so okay, so this is good on Pummel. This is good on Briar. This is good on any deck that pumps, which is like all Rangers. This is good, like this is good on Dorinthia. This is good on Viserai. It just takes away a block. Like, this is really good. Dude, Breezy's here. What's up, Breezy? Look, we're doing the 100% official card review of every card in the set. Oh my god, I have so many cards to go. I'm falling asleep. I am gonna cruise through this Pendulum Trap. Hey, do you remember that time I made a spoiler video and I had to stare at this card and animate it? Yeah, I remember that. Scarred for life. Scarred for life. I kind of like this. I wish. Okay, here's the thing. I wish Riptide had more access to this, just so that I could make a meme mill deck. Because I want to play like a bunch of these. It'd be fun. I wish I could go fetch this with like Remembrance, but you can't. Tar Pit Trap. When this defends an attack with Go again, the next time the attack action card hits, effects don't trigger. You get +1 though. You get like damage on this. So this like this is pretty solid. Yeah, this is the most brutal artwork. Like literal ribbons. Cut to ribbons, yeah. Fletcher red, yellow, and blue. I like okay, so if we're looking at this is a 1 for 3. But no one plays yellows. I feel like this is really good because like into aggro heroes, it's like a 1 for 4. I would play this in like an aggro version of Riptide. The cool thing about Riptide, and this is what I loved about him when I read him for the first time, is it allows you to play like a 3-card hand in a really fun way. So like you can play this for 1, pitching a yellow, and then you can load the arrow in your hand, and then you can pay 1 to flip it up to give it an aim counter, and then you're firing an arrow with an aim counter +4 here with an on hit. That's why I really want to build like aggressive version of Riptide that just threatens like on hits with like status effects, which is like laced with Blood Rot, for example. This card's really good. This card's like 5 out of 5. Pick this in draft. If you're gonna play a Ranger, pick this card in draft. Do it. Do it. Laced with Frailty, not as much. Laced with Inertia, 4 out of 5. Inertia is really good in my opinion. Falcon Wing. I would play this in aggressive Riptide, but probably not in like constructed. Infecting Shot, I would just windmill slam this almost all the time. I would even run the yellows, I think. Yeah, I would run the yellows. Like this is like a 6 of in not Arachne, in Riptide. Hey, I spoiled Arachne and Riptide. That's like 2 of the 3 outsiders. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that makes me feel so happy. I like that. Murkmire Grapnel. This card, I don't like this card. Because it's like a 0 for 5, but no one cares about the damage prevention. I guess this is fine in like limited. This would be fine in limited. Because like you want to push damage. I like this card as well. I don't like it nearly as much as Infecting Shot. Namely because like this is always good. Like Blood Rot is always good. Inertia is almost always good. Yeah. Almost always good. Skybound Shot, cool looking art. It's a 1 for 6. Sorry, it's a 2 for 6. This is like Riptide and Azalea's version of like all the generic 2 for 6s that they could still run, but it's an arrow version of that. Spire Sniping is a really cool looking card. Can we just talk about this art? Someone talk about it. I'm running out of words to say. It's a 1-for-5 that when you turn it, you can like rearrange the top of your deck, which is cool. It's not quite opt because you can't put it to the bottom, which is the one downside. If this said opt 2, because like it's allowing you to swap around the top 2 cards of your deck. If this card said opt 2, this would be the best arrow at common. Yeah, I think that's actually true. I don't know, man. I'll take inertia into aggro if they want to set up a 5-card hand and like just early game try to blow me out with a 5-card hand. Like I don't know. There's this hero there's a hero in this game, Breezy, called Viscerai that really does like crazy things off of 5-card hands, and inertia says nope. You know what I'm talking about. You know that Viscerai guy. So busted in Azalea. I know, man. This card is Shoichi's here. I always like saying Shoichi's name. Shoichi's so cool. Widowmaker. Christopher Burke, how do you feel about Widowmaker? This art, third best art in this set. Third best. First best, which is something that people say, I just did, is Trench of Sunken Treasure. Second best art, what did we say it was? I actually said this earlier. What was this? What was the second? What was the second best art in the set again? Oh, it was Dishonor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, second best art in the set. Third best art was that one I was just talking about that I'm too asleep to remember. Widowmaker. Unfortunately, the card, it's a 1-for-4 with no go again, like most arrows. It's a 1-for-4, but it's like so close to being good, like because it's like almost Reinhardt stuff, right? It's almost brute stuff. But this says if it's defended by fewer than 2 cards, it doesn't say non-equipment cards. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. I haven't seen as many pirate cards lately. Come on, where are the pirate things? You know what? I've done all of this wrong. All of this is wrong. Hey, I'm going to start over with this entire thing. Everything is a 0-star. This is a 5-star. All of them are 0 stars because they're not pirating enough. That gets 5 yo-ho-hos out of 5. Where's the other one that's kind of... Isolate gets 1 yo-ho. It gets a yo because it looks like it's on a pirate. Looks like it's on a pirate ship, excuse me. Not like on a pirate. That'd be weird. Yep. I think that one gets a yo. Does anything here get a yo-ho? No. No, none of this is on pirate ship. Ninjas aren't as cool as pirates, so sorry, TCG Talk. Come at me, TCG Talk. Pirates. You jump on board. Rangers are kind of pirates, almost. Not quite. They're like cool-ish pirates. Withering Shot is fine. It's fine. Widowmaker feels great in Commoner. I like where your head's at. I like that you're thinking about Commoner. Flick Knives, stupid. This card's stupid. No one should play this. Don't. It's actually okay, but I don't like I want it to be so good. And the fact that it's just okay. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. I want it to be slightly better. But then again, here's what I'm saying this all before the set releases. So can we really know if it's that good? I thought they have pirate boots. Mask of Shifting Perspectives. Attack reaction. Destroy it. Play this in draft only. Cool. Blade Cuff. Hey, you know that time that we had spoiler season? There was this guy named Red Zone Rogue that made this blade come out in animation. That was pretty cool. That was a cool move. Just like cut it out. Hide it behind the layer, maybe. Like that. It was pretty good. It's such a cool card. It is such a cool card, man. It's so cool. I just want to throw all the knives. Chuck them out there, you know? Pow, pow, pow. I think it's great. I think it's so cool, but it sucks that it's like not like meta defining, but maybe it is. Maybe it is meta defining. Yes, they are like pirate boots. Yeah, we're going to get to those in a second. Stab wound. This one's kind of cool. I would play this in Benji straight up. It's a Benji card right here. Benji. Give me more Benji stuff. Concealed blade. I don't want to throw daggers as Benji, but maybe I do want to throw daggers as Benji. Knives out. Can I play? Okay, wait. Is there a window? Hold on. Can I go daggers +1 with knives out and then play flick knives after resolving the knives out? Probably not. I bet you because this gives +1, but this specifies that it deals 1 damage. Yeah, probably not. That sucks. How cool would that be, though? Like, if you could play knives out, resolve it, then play flick knives, and then like throw a dagger that got buffed. That would be sick. Maybe that is how it works, but I doubt that that's how that works. Bleed out costs X resource points less to play, where X is the total damage you've dealt with daggers this combat chain. So the only way to make this less is if I throw a dagger, huh? This is what we're getting at? Is that what we're getting at? Brandish with doubled Zephyrs. Actually, that's a really cool idea. Wait. How large can I make daggers? Is there a way that I could play like a Bolton Sabers but with Zephyr needles? That'd be so sick. No, probably not. Bleed out's free with Azuri's ability. Yeah, like this card's bad. 0 out of 5. Done. Move on. Hurl. That's how I felt when I looked at some of the card art. I was like, ugh. Okay. Pay 1 when you do it. Gains when this attacks. Target dagger you control deals 1 damage. Chuck it over there. I mean, yeah. I guess it's cool. Plunge. When this hits your next dagger attack, this you get +1. Hiya! I would just play plunge instead of playing the one from Monarch that you just mentioned. We'll play them both. Play them both. That'd be kind of cool. It means you can do it more often. So, like, okay, if you played Zephyr Needle, what if you just went plunge? Holy crap! Wait a minute. Oh my god! Wait. Whoa. If we're playing Benji, we go plunge, or brandish. That's 2 resources. That's 2 cards. Oh crap! Well, we'd have to. One of these would have to be because we're gonna hit the buff. If we hit here and then we play another one, and then we go. Oh wait. Oh my god! What's the nuttiest thing? Okay, stop. What's the nuttiest thing we could do? Holy crap! Okay. So if we go plunge and it hits. All right. So like yellow plunge and it hits in Benji, right? And then that would give our Zephyr needles +1, so they would go to 3. And then we attack with a Zephyr needle, and we knives out the Zephyr needle. Okay, we knives out the Zephyr needle, so then it's attacking for 4, and then we go again. Wait, actually, no. It would be attacking for 4 and then for 5. Because if plunge hits, the Benji effect falls on the Zephyr Needle and the buff falls on the Zephyr Needle. So we have a Zephyr Needle for 4, and then we can react with knives out to push a needle for 5. And then the second needle would come for 4. That is so freaking good. Oh my god, let's go. Oh yes, Shoichi, you get me too. Benji gives the buff as well, yeah. What if we okay, I'm getting the mic out of my face. What if we also played the Tiger Stripe Shuko and then somehow fit in another plunge in there as well, so that we got another if we went plunge, then it would still be, it would be like for 4 and 4, right? Yeah, if we threw in this as well, Knives Out. We need 4 resources for that. Yeah, but we're assuming that it's going to hit playtime because unblockable, right? So we're assuming that this hits, and then they have to deal with a dagger for 4, and then a dagger for 4. That's pretty spicy. Short and sharp. I like this too. Oh, is there something that lets me attack with the same dagger twice? TCG Talk is here. Needle for 5. That's pretty cool. Needle for 5. I like that. Needle for 5. That's nutty. I love how this is set up nicely for you to use. This is a good design for a card. Good job, LSS. This is a good one. This is a good set, but that's a good design. Nah, this card sucks. Whoever spoiled it needs to pick up cards from my house. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, TG Talk. I'm just messing with you. I still have those though. It's actually in a box. Put it somewhere. I had something else for you too. You never came to pick it up, so it was like a second thing. It's a surprise. Toxic tips. Eh. Wait, you can short and sharp arouse? Yeah, you could. Yeah. I don't know why in the world you would ever play Rouse in Ninja. Or you could play it in Assassin, maybe. I played Big Arachne for a while. That was fun. If I see that card, it's a pack 1, pick 1. What, Malicious Manifestations? This one? Or Toxic Tips? Free starting Monday. I am not available. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude, it was sitting on my desk and I forgot to. I forgot as well. This is a pretty solid card. I would play this. Codexes. We doing a UPF night next week? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. What was that date? The 15th? Oh, shoot. What was that date? Oh, poop. Oh, we won't have the set by then. Oh, no, that was in April. Don't freak me out. Ah, poop. You freaked me out. I thought we were supposed to have decks ready and like next week's super busy. Codexes. I like the Frailty one because it lets you grab from your graveyard. I think this one. Wait, which one's? This one's fun too. I like this one as well. The Blood Rot one is like a meh. Including for Riptide. I was thinking about this from Riptide's perspective. Like, by playing this, we already have this effect, so I don't care. I don't care about this, but I care about this to some degree. I guess technically I care about this to the same degree because like both of these have to work with New Horizon. Either way, I think they're kind of cool. Graveyard Recursion is sweet like that. These ones are pretty cool, but I do like Codex of Frailty the most because it lets you go and fetch something that you really care about. Death Touch is like super good in Riptide. This card's super good in Riptide. 6 out of 5. Not a pirate though, so 4 out of 5. Just kidding. Toxicity is an old album old album. You can go listen to that. And this looks convincingly like that album in some ways. You know what? It's got a lot of green. It's got a lot of green. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for that. This does kind of look like Post Malone. It does kind of look like Post Malone. I agree. By the way, this card's also a Windmill Slam in my boy Riptide. I like this one a lot. Blood Rot Trap. Yes, we play this. We play this one. It's like sometimes going to trigger, but we play this one just because it gives a Blood Rot Pox. This one's really good. This is like the time that like we actually care about Frailty. Or sorry, not Frailty. I was thinking about Inertia. This one's really good. Because giving Inertia on their turn, good. It's good. Frailty's okay, I guess. It's a 0-for-3 block in Assassin. And it's reducing their attacks. The fact that I think it also reduces the current attack as well might be solid. I think this is going to be good in Limited. Like, because here's the thing about Limited. When you slim down the field of play that you're going to be facing against to just the heroes that we have available to us, this hits a ton more, right? Cold Foil Duskbane. Rip. I don't think I actually ever got a Cold Foil Duskblade, you mean? Duskblade? Maybe I did. I think I got one from Kel. Vambrace of Determination. You know what? This is another one of those cards that is literally the best worst card ever created. Just ask Twitter if that card's good. All the Seekers look really cool. Were they all done by different artists? This one was really... I love the coloring that Crovius did for this. Great. Felicia. Oh, that's not Felicia. I'm trying to read the art. I like those. I like the 4 of them. They look beautiful. Wow, holy crap. I have never seen this card. Wow, that art is so good. Destroy the next attack action card you play. This is -1 and costs 1 less. Huh. Did y'all know this card exists? Did y'all know this card exists? I did not know that card existed in this set. But then again, I've been moving for like several days. So what do I know? You know? What the heck do I know? Threadbare Tunic. Did I know this card existed? Hey, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Fisticuffs. This one's pretty good, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. 12 out of 5. This card's so good. It's 12 out of 5. This card's so good. Do you know why it's so good? Because pirates. I'm so sorry if I blew out your... If you're listening on like earpiece like headphones, that's the word. Headphones. If you're listening on headphones, I am so sorry if I just blew out your headphones, but to say it. Pirates. She's on rigging, okay? Look, she's on the rigging. Amnesia. The Dark Descent. Kind of looks like that. I love cheating this one in. I think this is a great cheat in the set for Switchblade. I like switching it in. Down and Dirty looks quite cool. Quite cool. It's got some good art. Some good art. Give and Take. I could see that being a pirate. Give and Take. Wait, was this the one that has the... No. No, this is not the art. I think I would play this card. I would play this card. Like, read this card with a buff. Read this card with a buff. Like, say you gave this card like a buff. Like, pushed it to 1 for 6. You go get whatever you want. So solid. I mean, even just as is. I love the style of this card. Like, the design of this card is the design that all cards that excite me take. It's the card that makes you go, huh? And then, huh? That is my favorite type of card. The one that makes you go, huh? And then, oh. When this attacks, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal an attack action card. If you do, banish it, and this gets -X, where X is the attack of the card banished this way. Otherwise, it gets -7. Like, card good, card bad. I don't care. I just like it. I just like it. Yeah, this is kind of like a mini Drone of Brutality. This art is super cool. And I kind of hate it, but this card's really good. And I kind of love this. And I love that we're getting Lena Bell in the background again, kind of popping in there. And then random guy whose name we don't know, but looks like no, not this one. We've seen this guy in something before. Like maybe one of the previous cards. I don't know. Humble. Humble. Do you know there's a town in Texas with this name? And it's pronounced Humble. It's literally pronounced Humble. And there's this guy I knew that when he would speak and he came to the word humble, literally would say humble. And I was like, no, that word's humble. But the town, of course, is humble. But like the word here is humble. Kind of weird. I think this is a fun card to cheat into. Infectious Host. This is another type of card that just I really enjoy. Gore Belching is a Benji card. Yeah, and weirdly enough, like a pretty solid one. Either way, it's just interesting to like take this art and then apply it to Benji. But the nice thing about this is like you're running the low high style is like this gets like a -1 or a -2, and then it's a 0 for 5. Like, that's pretty solid, right? Infectious Host. When this attacks a hero, if you control a frailty, create a frailty token under their control, then repeat for the inertia and blood rod pox. I think this is such a fun like gotcha card. It's like the payback, right? It's like, oh, you shouldn't have given that to me because now I pass it to you. I think that's fun. Looking for a scrap. I think, is this the one that I liked? No. I'm just going to say this. No, I'm wrong. Just kidding. It's a good thing I read it a second time. It's a good thing I read it a second time. Because for a moment there, in my just tired, riddled brain, I read that wrong. And I was about to say something really stupid. But now I'm not going to say something really stupid. This card's interesting. It's the fact that it's just a 1 for 4. And then it can become a 1 for 5 with Go Again. Sweet. This card's sweet. This card's sweet. I was about to say something groundbreaking and audacious. Yeah, no, it's always a 1 for 5 because you're always finding something for Benji. Honestly, though, like in limited, it's almost always a 1 for 5. Unless you're playing Ranger, then that card's not a 1 for 5 because probably not jamming those things out. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, that's right. We're coming up to it. We're coming up to it. We're coming up to it. Wreck Havoc is solid. Cut down to size was spoiled by someone quite cool. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome, Parker. Also, it's just kind of fun. Does the number change? No, it doesn't. I was kind of hoping the number would change based on like the pitch. I think that would have been cool. Like give more of an incentive for the blue one. Because if they have 2 or more cards in hand, then they discard a card. Like that would be sick. Because then the blue would like get super incentivized. Why didn't we do that? Hey, LSS. If the blue cut down to size got a number change, like let's say like the cycle, 4 or more cards in hand, they discard a card. 3 or more cards in hand, they discard a card. 2 or more cards in hand, they discard a card. That's an interesting way. What is this? I'm not clicking on that. Get stupid text things. Like, I think that's a really interesting way to incentivize people playing yellows and blues, right? At an under rate. Dude, what the heck is this card? Siraj the Oracle. Whoa, wait a minute. Are there any other cards with lore text? I'm going to go on a lore tangent if there are. Okay, because think about it. Like 3 heroes in this game were searching for the oracles. Oh, look, here's one. Damn squeakers. Dangerous, hungry, desperate. They'd cut your throat as soon as look at you. Is there anything else? Where are the other little lore blurbs? 3 heroes were looking for the oracles in the Everfest Carnival. And that guy looks like he's in the Everfest Carnival. I'm just saying. Come on, I want some more cool text. Oh, here we go. There's hitmen. There's big game hunters. Then there's king slayers. Is that it? Oh, wait. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. That's pretty good. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, here's one. Oh, this is a quote from Arachne. That's a good one. How did I do? So I did the Arachne voice. How did I do that? I can't remember. I can't remember how I did that voice. That's a pretty cool quote. Anything better than that? Any other ones up here? Nope. We got to the top. All right, I need some more lore stuff tucked in there. I know Springload was a card. Okay. I'm just saying, like, that is some cool art. Also, this is just like a good card. Like, this is like a solid little draft card. Ponder Token's underrated. Feisty Locals. This card's kind of fun. Just straight up like 0 for 3 that becomes a 0 for 5. Like, this is a solid Benji card as well. Because, like, if you play... I guess it's not a solid Benji card because it's never getting the buff. Yeah, no. This is the one. She's a pirate. She's a pirate. She's a pirate. A literal pirate with a cutlass. Look, she has a cutlass. She's got a cutlass. LSS. Please. Please just do the thing. Do the thing. Make the number. No, you don't make the number go to the number. Make the number go to the other number. Give pirates to the world. It's a 1 for 6 that incentivizes blocking. I love this card. This is such a good design. This set is so cool. And we get Ravenous Rabble back, which is a great card. And Seek Horizon, which I always liked, but I would cut from my Ranger decks back in the day. Kind of funny. I did play this in Ranger just for giggles. How do I feel about this card? That's how I feel about it. Come to Fight. I love that card. Graham the Gallant strode among the trees, tracking a band of notorious thieves. Set seems weak. AF. I'm thinking about from draft, bruh. That's what I'm thinking about. You can take your weak and your strong and go to Classic Constructed where they belong. I'm thinking about draft and sealed because that's what I want to do. Scout the periphery. It's kind of cool. I'll take that in Riptide, even though you don't care about the top of your deck. I'll take that in Riptide because it gives a little bit of a buff and it loads for you. Brush off. All these shurikens that people aren't going to be throwing. Oh, man. Lena Bell's a pirate. Lena Bell's an alchemist. An alchemist. I think this card's cool. I hadn't read this. The next time you deal 3 less damage, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's a good little counterplay against Benji. Peace of mind. I'll give you a piece of my mind. Pirates. More of them. It's a bird out of 5. I give this one a bird out of 5. It's the only card in this entire set that has a bird in it. That's not true, actually. There's like at least 2 other cards that have birds in it. See, there's one right there. There's a bird. The other one's like that one, the Skybound shot. Has a bird in it. See, birds. There's probably several others that have birds in it. But it's bird out of 5. That was her. What? What? Oh crap! There's flavor text on this one. I like that. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, Lena Bell. Oh, Lena Bell. Okay. Tier list. Are you ready? Here's the tier list. Like this is it, right? Cards you would love to be in. This is F tier. I would hate to be in this card. F tier, not S, F tier, okay? Cards I would love to be in. D tier. I don't want to be around this person. It's the kind of person that when you go to a party, they talk about how their cat died. That is that person. I mean, like B tier, but that's me. Like, that's literally me at parties. That's what I look like if I go to a party. If you ever see me at an event and you're like, hey, DM Armada, do you want to go to a party? The answer is no, I don't. I will look like this at said party, standing there awkwardly just listening to conversations. I don't want to carry on a conversation. I just want to listen to other people have a conversation and then chime in randomly. That is the best. That's the best thing about parties. Oh, that's got to be A tier. Maybe S tier. Like this is me just most of the time. I would go there. I would go with S tier. That's an S tier card right there. And then Cracked Bobble. It is no more cracked than before. Or is it? Is that little sliver right there more cracked? No. It's no more cracked than before. And honestly, I am depressed about it. Sam Yang, the artist of Cracked Bobble. You need to go further. You need to crack it a little bit more. It needs to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the set review. We have officially talked about every card in this set, and all of them are bad except Trench of Sunken Treasure, because it is the most piratey of all of them. So it's like back in school. You remember when you were back in school and like someone would do really well on the test, and so the curve would get like angled based on that? This is Trench of Sunken Treasure because it's the best card. The most disappointing bauble yet. Every bauble is the most disappointing bauble when it's not fully broken. Am I right? Am I right? All right, I'm going to go to sleep now. This has been a really good test stream. I just want to let you all know that our test has been successful. We dropped 0 frames over 1 hour and 49 minutes. 29% of you said that you did not want me to rank everything on personal preference, which is kind of funny because I did it anyway. But yeah, that's a thing that happened. We did this entire thing. The full art coil foil on Trench is amazing. It is indeed amazing. Also amazing. Sleep. Sleep is also amazing. If you enjoyed this, tell people to show up for the next one, and we'll hang out together. It'll be a great time. I don't know what we'll do. I was supposed to make a video tonight. Instead, I spent an hour and 50 minutes accidentally reviewing this set in no way, shape, or form how I actually believe these cards to be. So, pirates. If you're still here, type pirate in chat.